Hello everybody, I'm Jim and in this video I'm doing a second channel review. Before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's begin. So the second channel I am reviewing is Metarobert with 118 subscribers, okay? So, you know how this works. First I'm going to check out the channel banner, and then I'm going to check out the channel art, and then the videos in general, and then the rest of what else I do, okay? So if we check with the channel banner first, I don't exactly know what it's about personally, but I'm gonna presume it's about one of the videos, and like if a person goes onto your channel, they're gonna be like, well, what's that about, you know? And they're not gonna have any idea of like what it's about, or like if you personally want tips from me, like on your channel banner, maybe like include some like images what your channel's about, and images a lot of people would know what they're about. Like for example, you play Fortnite, have some like I don't know, Fortnite images or whatever in there, or like there's some drawings that you do, and that way people will know what kind of channel you are, if you know what I mean. Okay, so if we go to your videos, right? So you talk about one thing here, right? You have a group of videos, then it's Fortnite, and then you're talking to the audience, and there's other topics. Okay, now if I came to your channel because I liked your Fortnite videos, then well, you know, you're gonna get lots of different people for different topics, but you don't go into detail about those topics. So people are gonna get bored of your channel because they're not going to want to know about, I don't know, the fact that Metarobert reacts to a Nintendo Direct, or maybe the fact that you play Super Mario mini games, right? So maybe like if you are going to change your content, then that's good. You know, you always got to change to stay fresh. However, try and like stick to one thing for like a certain amount of time, if you know what I mean. Okay. So also, if you go to your playlists now, right? These are really good. You stick as I've just in here. You do stick to what you're talking about. Like for example, your videos are all into playlists. So all your Fortnite videos are in a playlist. You put your best videos in your opinion. That's good. You talk about Metarobert Odyssey, sorry, and then you have your season 1 and so on, right? So that's decent. Now if you go to your channels, the way that you've got people, as in like you're shouting them out, that's cool. I like that. That way other people from other communities can see it and go that there are other channels just like that channel, and then they will see that well, if they like this channel, then maybe I'll check out these channels as well. Looking at your views to subscribers ratio, right? That's about 49 views per subscriber. So you're doing good, you know? Better than my channel still, which is ironic because I'm still reviewing channels that are doing greater than mine. Okay? Anyway, so we talked about your about page, channels, that's good, playlists, videos, and home. Just check the front page, right? You know here when you say that you're trying to aim for 2 videos a month, right? You might want to update that because if you're making 1 video a month, then 2 videos a month, then you've doubled what you predict, you know? You've got 4 videos in the front row, as you can see here. So, you know, if it's changing, great. People are going to think that if you haven't changed it, then you either just can't be bothered, or, you know, that you keep changing and you're not consistent. Or, also, you made 2 videos on the same day, right? So, or near the same day, because both of them say that they were made 3 days ago, which, you know, you're saying you try to make 2 a month, that's completely, you know, it's completely different, and way out of what you said in the channel description. Okay, so, going into detail a bit now, right? I asked Metarobert to send me a link to his channel on Discord, right? And I did this part with Sergeant Cookies in the last channel review. But I can't draw on the actual image, so I'll draw on it underneath. See what you've got, if I can. All the way up to upload, right? Well, up to the question mark. After that, then it's very in, right? And basically, to have the best channel description you can when you send this one the link to your channel, you want the whole thing to make sense and not any of it to be cut off. So maybe like have it's very inconsistent, like miss a few lines after, and then have it, if you know what I mean. Okay. just going back on my point from earlier, right? When I've talked about having different topics for these videos. See the first two videos right here, and they're talking about the same thing, right? Not a good example of what I'm going to talk about, so we're going to skip them in a minute. As you can see when you're talking about Fortnite, right, you get a mixture between mid-20s, low-20s, and in between then, right? And then you have a different subject, like how to exist, like you're playing some kind of game where you get 11 views. When you're talking then just into the camera, you tend to get higher views on that, right? And when you're reviewing about this, you get loads of views, right? And then you have like your Super Mario mini games as a different topic, and you got higher views, and so on and so forth, right? So I would try and stick to the topics that get you the most views. Stuff like this video, like if you can, or like the Meat Robber reacts to Nintendo Direct, or maybe the Super Mario mini games, because that was a good video. Now looking at your channel and your thumbnails, right? You have some good thumbnails on some of your videos, but on other videos you haven't got any at all, and so you end up with thumbnails like sensual, brutal, right? And most of it's dark, and we can't understand what's going on. With the Fortnite videos, you just left the screen to was whatever it was on first, and when you're talking about your final update and blah 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 blah, then there's no thumbnails at all, right? The only one where I can see they've really got a thumbnail is Super Mario minigames, which I've mentioned a few too many times now, okay? But, yeah, and I'm gonna be a hypocrite here, but a good thumbnail, you know, it would be vital, if you know what I mean. I say I'm gonna be a hypocrite because, well, this is my channel. You know, I'm not exactly the best at making thumbnails either now, am I? For the final point of this video, right, so we're just going to tap on some random videos and we're going to have a look. Let's have a look at this one first. Okay? Right, so we've got some keywords, which is good, and we've also got a description, which is also really good, you know, so they're more likely to come up in the search results. If we go down to Super Mario minigame again, because I like this one.
Oh man,
we have a great description talking about what he's doing, but no keywords, okay? Then let's just go to what everyone wanted to be Tracer, right?
Hey guys, before this video starts, I want to tell you all of you.
He's got a good description, but again, no keywords. So as much as they will come up in the search results, it could be better by having those keywords, if you know what I mean. We'll just try one more because why not? This is from... okay, it's not fair to go on from ages ago, so let's just go for that one.
Viewer discretion advised for graphic imagery and swearing.
There's some links in this one, which is really good. That way, your channel's gonna have like more room, if you know what I mean, to be seen, more chance. Because the more links you have, the more websites will have have your video on them somehow, and then people will check on them, and you know, especially because you've got Twitter and Discord. The fact that you have your Discord server, which you might want to make your channel banner about, by the way. You should put your Twitter and your Discord in there. That way people can find your Twitter and Discord, okay? And I like how... Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day. Don't forget to drink hot chocolate and join the Germified Corner. Goodbye.